Hi, Merry Christmas. This is BB again. Sorry, my eyes are kind of red. I've noticed. I could be my mask because I sleep with a mask, and then it's like those ones like a duck's bill when it goes up there. Sometimes it goes near my eyes. What I've noticed was, hope first of all, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I don't know with the families if they're welcoming any of you anymore. I don't know, because they all seem to think we're all a bunch of kooks and crazies. Nice to keep far from. But anyway, for me, since Christmas Eve, I've noticed like a lot of spraying, a lot of vinegar, a lot of chlorine. And yesterday I was inhaling stuff by the mouthful, and sometimes with this gassy thing, whatever this thing is, it's like a mouthful. Like, you know, when you're a kid, like I said, you put your head out the window and like a dog's mouth, right? You put your head out the window and the car is going, and it just goes like the air is just, it's like, you know, there's something, and it catches in your throat, and it's mouthfuls of stuff, but it doesn't have an odor, but it's a gas like. And it went in my mouth several times. And this morning I woke up, and my tongue, it feels like, you know, when you drink something really hot, like hot coffee or hot milk, or like really hot food, like hot pizza with the cheese, and it kind of like bruises your tongue. My whole tongue feels like that. I haven't drunk anything that's warm, that's hot to that extent. All I had this morning was a cup of coffee. I didn't eat anything that could have bruised my tongue this way. If it was something cold, like a popsicle stick, I had a couple of popsicles last night. It just wouldn't have happened up to now. It wouldn't be there. It's really hurting. And it has this, it's not just one little spot either. It's the whole surface, the front part of the tongue, the whole surface of it. So, and it did inhale a couple or got a couple mouthfuls of whatever it was yesterday. One of the things I've noticed is, like, I went to get, I keep popsicles. I like popsicles. And I looked in the box, when I opened the box, got some popsicles out. The box was open, right? At least I got one or two out of it. It's been there like a week or so. None of it was loose like that. None of it was loose. And I did not take the popsicles out immediately after putting them in the box. Maybe at the night I take them out when I'm watching TV or whatever. I don't know what happens at night, but I went to get the popsicle. And it's all melted. Not this one, but I have another one here. You see how it's all melted? It's all melted. The box, there's an orange one that's just melted all and running all over the box, out of the package as well. Now, what could that be? I'm the only one who's living here with my cat. She doesn't go into the fridge. Was there a blackout that I don't know about? I don't think so. I can ask if there was a power outage in the last week or so at night. I don't think so. Does the fridge, I know the fridge is automatic. It goes on, it comes on, it goes back off, it turns on, it goes back off. It's automatic, right? I don't know what happens. But what could have gone off so long that to cause the whole box to just melt? Because it's not just the one that's leaking. That's just the one popsicle that's leaking all over the box, the orange one. All of them are kind of like they look that they've been melting. Now, is it possible? And sometimes when I open that fridge in the morning, I drink coffee every morning, and the creamer is in the fridge, and it's not that cold. So is it possible that they're just turning off the fridge at night? Whatever she's doing, whatever they're doing, because people seem to think it's not who I know it is. I mean, I know who it is. And I know that this is part of the reason why she's still doing it, because it's so hard to believe. If that's the case, then every state I go to, there's somebody that's attacking me or hacking me and making my life hell for no apparent reason. Which to me will never fly. This is why people don't get justice, because this is how I see it. This is because it doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Why? It doesn't make sense. For somebody to do this to a person or a group of people, to do this to someone for a prolonged period of time, there has to be a reason behind it. It's usually money. Where's the money coming from? Where's it coming from? Government funded. Why me? Why did they choose me? What was the process of selection? Why did they choose me? Why me? Why me? I don't know. These are the questions I have. Somebody had to handpick me. Why me? There's billions of people. There's millions in this country. Why me? Why did they pick me? What criteria, what checklist did I fit into? I don't know. These are the questions, right? Fact-based questions. How did they pick me? Let's just say it has nothing to do with stolen property, but something else. Why would they pick me? Why would they pick you? No, I think my situation, it is gang related, gang stalkers that are being hired to help her, to do the work, because they're probably made an agreement to take the fall. I don't know. I mean, they get paid $1 million or whatever, because these people seem to have a lot of money. They have an inexhaustible supply of money. So they can give away millions of dollars to try to get me off the grid and off the map, and they would probably take the fall for it. Because I think I know a couple of people who is actually watching me. I don't know what's their deal. I don't know how much money they're getting for it. But I do know one thing. This is going along because nobody has ever really faced a firing squad yet. Nobody has ever really been up against a firing squad. When the shit hits the fan, the alcohol and the drug wears off. And they're really faced with something, brutality in their face, to the extent that they're dishing it out to us, is going to be a different story. The law enforcement, they're going to hear things they never heard before. Because somebody will start to talk. Somebody will start to talk. And it's not going to be pretty for the rest. So, somebody has to be giving money somewhere. Why me? Like I said, I like to look at things that are fact-based. If the government is watching, they're using me on a watch list or something. Why me? What? Tell me why. When you could just, if they want to get rid of me, they can. It's the government, it's the U.S. government. If they could go to a man's country and shoot him, they can. Yes, they can. They can get rid of me and nobody would know. That's another thing that these people would do. Make people disappear. Make people disappear. Because they're hiding under the umbrella of this whole gang stalking, and it's all government. Everyone is saying it's government. Yes, some of them may be from the government. The technology is government probably generated or created. Because the government, the Defense Department has, they have really an almost, I guess, inexhaustible supply of money to create better weapons of mass destruction. It's defense, yes, but it's more, they're going to make ABC, so we have to do 1, 2, 3 in anticipation of their ABC. It's just to outdo, to protect, we have to kill a bunch of people. In order for them to protect, they got to kill a bunch of us. It's all stupid, but yes, we get that. But the point is, why me? Why you? What's so special about us? See, this is the first question the police asks is, why you? Why would anyone want to hack you? Tell me what's so special about you. Well, I don't know. You got to find out. Find the reason why. Why would someone do this to you? There's got to be a why. Why would they do this to you? Did you overhear something? Are you being used as a pawn? What is going on? They might have thought you inadvertently overheard something. Because it doesn't make sense. Well, like, look, they're using, right now I can hear the humming in my left ear. I can hear the humming in my left ear. I've been sitting for 10 minutes, so my blood is not rushing to my head right now, or my ears are not pulsing like because of the blood rushing to my head. As you can see, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes. That ain't it. That ain't it. So, aside from that, let's see, what else can this be, right? It's the government funded. It's government funded. So the police are going to ask, well, why would they hack you? Why you? What makes you so special? What makes you so different from these other people? Think of the whys. Really do your research. Really do your research and find out why you. Because again, government is not going to spend millions of dollars trying to just be, making one person's life miserable for no reason. Why would they? And they're not going to do that when they could easily just get rid of you. I really think about what I'm saying. The technology, yes, it probably was government derived, or some unsuspecting doctor created something with the hope to make mankind's life better, or prolong the life expectancy, or make things, more easier because, to diagnose from a distance. These things to monitor patients when there's not always a warm body there to look after them, or to look into them, or look in on them. That's good. But like they said, they can also open up a Pandora's box of evil with it, because people will use it for the opposite. What it's being healed for, they can start creating problems with it. Frequencies, technologies, they can do it. The subliminals, I listen to subliminals, you can hear it right there. I'm trying to counter whatever the hell they're doing by listening to positive subliminals, positive statements. I've been doing this since 2009. I've been doing it since 2009. I listen to a lot of it. Day and night I would listen to it. I go to sleep trying to listen to it. But it's burning on my tongue is one. And what's happening with my fridge, I don't know. Why would they turn my fridge off? Is it just to spoil the food in there? To make me eat spoiled food? So that it will be blood poisoning, food poisoning? What are they trying to do? I don't know. There's other outlets. Why would they be stuck on that one? I don't know. Why that particular outlet? And how are they able to isolate that outlet? Are they coming in my house while I'm sleeping? I don't know. If so, how? How? I don't know. So I don't know. But anyway, when we come back to this, is like talking about it again. It's like, why us? Why us? We might have inadvertently overheard something, seen something, or they think we know something. But then if they were watching us so keenly, then they would know we don't really know anything. So that theory is out the window. They know we don't know anything. We don't know. We don't even know what the hell is really going on. We can only give a million different theories based on whatever flimsy evidence we have. We know this is happening to us, but how can it... You see, another thing why people is blaming the government is going for so long unchecked, right? It's going for so long unchecked. It's going for so long unchecked, and nobody is really coming up with a definite solution as to where this is coming from, where these attacks are coming from, why they're happening to us, and sorry, you can smell it. Why it's happening to us, and who is behind it, and who the hell is going to help us in the end? Who is going to help us? So when people tell me that they can't believe this one woman is, like I said, there's other people that's helping her, but mainly it's her doing the talking. When I was in the motel room, This was last year from September onto this year, like February or March. There was a pronunciation of my name, right? They pronounced my name the same way, but a little differently. Like day and night differently. Now, I don't know if that was done on purpose to make me believe there's more than one people, or because they're very crafty. Whoever is behind this, whoever comes up with these theories, they're very crafty. They're very crafty. I don't know what the end result is. I don't know what they want. I don't know what is it that they want. Now she keeps telling me they want me to shut my mouth and go get on with my life. When I left California, my plan was to do just that. This is why I left California, the whole fucking state, to them. They could have had the whole state. I left the motherfucking state. I moved to another state. This shit followed me there. But she always says these stupid, dumb shit in my head. They just want me to stop talking. And yes, I did. I moved out of California. The intention was to leave it all behind, whatever misery y'all were doing and gotten into and was dragging my ass into. I moved away. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Do you understand when a person moves away from you, it means they don't want anything to do with you anymore? I think your thinking faculties are a little under the weather and they've been clouded for a few years now. You're kind of stupid. Because all of this is bullshit. All of this is bullshit. Because I'm sick and tired of it, honestly. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm really, and I'm more to the point, I'm sick and tired of people who are not doing anything to help me. People will come into our homes. They will come around for 2 minutes, and then they will just tell us we're being paranoid and they're gone. And that hurts more than anything else. That really cuts like a knife. That some of us would probably rather they take a knife and just stab us in the heart. The hardest part of this psychologically is for people not to believe us, for people not to take us seriously. And this is what these degenerates, these subhuman things want. These are subhuman things. That's what they want. They're not human anymore. They are not human anymore. And if y'all are out there and you're watching and you have kids, my advice, give them up for adoption or give them to a family member who does not indulge in this type of activity. Because you're only setting them up for an early death at some point. Because they're going to grow up with this bullying mentality and they're going to mess with the wrong person and they're going to get their teeth kicked in because of you, not because of them. Because this is all they're going to grow up seeing and this is all they're going to grow up knowing. And you, whoever you are doing this to people, when you teach them this, they go to school and they try this shit, they will get the snot kicked out of them. And it'll be your fault. Your fault. Give them to a family member who will take care of them. End of story. I'm sorry, but I get upset because she doesn't stop.